Hi there. I've prepared a presentation about graphic design, and my aim is to help those upcoming graphic designers not only to take graphic design as a passion or a skill, but also as a profession. And have you ever wondered how you can be able to transform visuals that captivate, communicate, and convince? Basically, that's the power of graphic design, which is the art of visually representing concepts to connect with your audiences. But it's more than a skill, like I said. It's a thriving profession that turns creativity into income, meaning that this can be treated as a profession. You may ask, what is graphic design? Graphic design is the language of visuals. It's how brands speak without words, and campaigns spark emotions, and how complex ideas become simple, striking imagery. Whether it's a logo, website, or social media posts, every pixel has a purpose. And you need to treat graphic design as a profession for you to even become successful in this journey. And as I said, it's not all about passion, it's profession. Companies and individuals need designers, and here it's where it turns into a profession. Freelance, full-time, collaborate with agencies, or sell your designs independently. That will help you pretty quick. The demand is endless, by the way, and so are the opportunities to learn and to also unlearn. And tips for sourcing clients: you have to start by building your network. Use social media to showcase your portfolio. And here's where I usually tell you, you need to be posting what you do. We will know what you do from what you post. If you do not post what you do, then it is very hard for us to know what you do. So you need to showcase your very designs, your very projects through the social media. Join platforms like Upwork and Fiverr, and these platforms give opportunities to graphic designers to be able to find clients and reliable clients from Upwork or from Fiverr. It's going to help you a lot. If you get the opportunity, attend local business events or collaborate with the startups. And never, ever underestimate word of mouth. Deliver excellence and clients will always refer you. And this is where I usually say, after you submit your project to your client, he or she has accepted, ask for feedback. That feedback is what is going to sell you. And if you give them excellence, they have every reason to refer you to their friends or to someone who is searching for such a service. So make sure that your client is referring you to someone else by you providing excellence in what you do. Sometimes it's hard to negotiate the prices because pricing is an issue. Most people text me, inbox me, asking me, how do you price this very project? Now, when you're pricing this, there are three things you need to consider. That is time, complexity, and revision. So you need to know how much time is it going to take you to finish this project, and how complex or simple is this design, and above all, will the client want revisions? And if he wants revisions, how many revisions are you giving? When you understand these three things, it will give you an easy time to know how to price these very projects. Always discuss budgets upfront. Do not start a project when you haven't discussed the budget. You need to know right from the beginning how much it's going to cost this very project. The client also needs to understand how much they are going to pay for this very project. And from there, you will now strike a deal and you will agree on the terms of payment. You will tell them, for this project to start, you will give me a down payment of this, maybe 30%, 50%, or 60% of the total budget for me to start this. And then when you will deliver, the client will finish the remaining percentage. So you need to discuss this very budget upfront, and that will help you in finding the pricing of these very projects. Remember, your expertise has value. So charge confidently, but stay open to fair negotiation. So don't be wavering. Don't say, I think it will be this much. No, go straight to the point. You know how much time it's going to take. You know how much complex this design is. And from there, you can be able to give a price confidently. But also, don't be very adamant to your price. You need to be flexible to negotiate to a fair price from both sides. And again, do not compromise your prices because the client has told you maybe he's got somewhere else they can get it cheaper, or because of one or two reasons. No, you need to know how much energy you're going to give into this design, give a fair price, and you can be able to negotiate the very pricing. So delivering projects, here you need to meet deadlines every time. Meet deadlines every time. Personally, if I give something to someone and they tell me this is going to take this much time, I usually am careful with that time. And if I find that they haven't delivered what they said in the said time, then I have a problem with them. When you meet the deadlines as set by the client, one, you help them to trust you even more. They'll tell that this guy will tell you, I'll work on this project in 3 days, and surely in 3 days, the project is complete. So make sure every time you get a client, meet their deadlines. If you do not meet their deadlines, their trust is going to be lost and you'll have issues with them. Surprise the clients with offering extra file formats or a style guide. And style guides are very important, especially when you're working on a logo design. You need to give them this color, and you say this color means this and all that. Depending on the brand colors that they give you, you explain the symbols that you use in that very logo, and you give a guide on how to use that logo. And if possible, you also give mock-ups of how you can apply that very logo, maybe on t-shirts, on mugs, on websites, on vans, and so on and so forth. After delivery, ask for feedback, and I think I had mentioned this before. This builds trust and improves your craft. Professionalism turns one-time clients into long-term partners. If you become professional in this design, you win the trust of this very client, and they came as one-time client, but because of your professionalism, it makes them to become a long-term partner in your journey, and they are going to support you pretty quick. You have to learn and unlearn. Go the extra mile. Learn from YouTube tutorials. Join communities like Adobe Live or Discord design groups, and use tools like Canva and Figma to streamline work. So Canva and Figma will give you an opportunity to work online, and this gives you simple templates you can work on. But on a very broad base, then you will want to use professional design programs like Photoshop, InDesign, Adobe Illustrator, and all that. But for us, a beginner, you can start with Canva. There's a free version of Canva, which gives you templates that you can quickly edit and deliver the work in the given set time. And so you need to learn so much. Don't just say, I already know how to design, so I can use Canva and that is it. No, you need to also learn professional design programs, just like I mentioned, Photoshop and Illustrator. So you need also to learn how to market your work, and this will expand your reach. So market your work on Behance, Dribble, or Instagram. These are websites that gives you opportunities to market or showcase your work. Sell your designs. If you want to sell your designs, there's a website called Etsy or Creative Market, which now gives you opportunity to sell your design, which can be printed on a t-shirt or sublimed on a mug or even on a notebook. So you can be able to sell your very design on these very websites. If you want to network, there's LinkedIn, which gives you an opportunity to interact with the clients and even create that network between you and your client. And the best part of it, you can be able to create your own website. And by the way, soon I'll be creating a website, and I'm thinking that on that website, I'll be able to create a space for graphic designers to post their works and also to learn from one another. So it will be more of a community of graphic designers who can be able to interact, show their work, which will be like an inspiration. You see websites like Pinterest and FreePic are giving us inspirations for the works that you want to design. And I would love that when I create that website, it will also give upcoming graphic designers that opportunity to create and interact with that very website. So if you are in a position, please create a website which will now expand your reach to more other people. And the world is your client pool. There are so many clients seeking for your very work out here. Now, in conclusion, graphic design isn't just about making things look good. It's about making ideas matter. Because remember, you're representing ideas graphically. So you are not there to speak out. The designs are speaking out. So you are visually representing your ideas on the graphics. So it's not only about making the designs look good, but it's about making ideas matter. Hone your craft, embrace the hustle, and watch your creativity become your career. And this is the best part of it. Once your creativity becomes your career or your profession, then you know that you are in the best place. Because remember, these are things that you love doing. It's your passion, it's your skills. And if you can develop your passion into a profession or a career, then that is the best thing. You will love doing this day in, day out. You will never burn out because you already love it and it's your passion doing this very thing. So I want you, as you grow up into graphic design, take it as a profession and as a career so that you are not burning out and so that you are enjoying doing this at every single day. I hope that these tips have helped you. And if you love more graphic design tips, follow or subscribe for more. You can also be able to drop me a comment so that I can know what next you want me to talk about, or you can give your views about this very topic down in the comments below.